The reality is that you don't live in any form of reality. You live in your own television show where you then go onto internet and base your life off your likes and your loves and the comment section and then say you're so self-aware. You then base it off of who you're hanging out with and how much money you have, and then go even further to base it off how do you look. What parties are you going to? And then you say you're so enlightened. Don't forget about your Persian pasteurized chicken eggs. You then go as far as picking out people in your audience who you have intention to annihilate, abuse, to keep them down, while you tell the rest of your crew how you're going to lift them up so that you can feel better about yourself because you're that insecure. While you have no education, you have no emotional intelligence, and all you have is a dude who sucked your clit and gave you a diamond. And then you run around New York City as if you're an American, but you weren't even born here and you didn't even go to high school here. So you have no evidence of anything you've ever done in this country except for abuse an American citizen. While you lied your ass off, you don't even talk about your education. You're that effing stupid. But Gary Vee invites you to go to the NASDAQ, invites you all over New York City to schmooze over everyone with your big tits and your fake personality, just like his fake personality. Literally the biggest scumbag garbage people we've ever seen in history, and the evolution of what Soros brought to the nation, while Gary Vee shows up at CSNBC to talk about Mona and Dustin. So you can tell everybody about Mona and Dustin. That's all they heard in that entire conversation. While she stands on the sidelines and shows her tits in front of your fucking face. And then you keep your mouth shut about all of it. While on Thanksgiving Day, he's sitting across from a fucking Persian for an American fucking holiday. And that tells you everything about who America is. Nobody pieces of shit, while he sits in front of a NASDAQ sign telling you that he's the one running the country. While he tells you that Mona Van's running the fucking country. And you as audience don't have the fucking balls to stand up to his fucking ass. Oh, he's such a charmer. All of them, all of those famous pieces of shit are charming you off your fucking feet so that they can make money off of you. While you stand there with your hands out saying, when am I going to get my piece of the pie? Well, what would you exactly get paid for? Well, because I like to go on and talk about rubbing lotion on my face and then go on a show of a podcast and talk about how my feelings are about, it really bothers me when I forget to set my alarm and then my maid doesn't come in and wake me up. And you're 40 years old. You have nothing to fucking offer, and you as audience say fucking nothing except for, wow, look at how much money they have in their bougie existence. Your children, this is what you all have raised. This is what the internet has developed in people, and then you didn't want to put a lid on it, did you, you pieces of shit? While AOC screams at the top of her lungs about issues that don't even have anything to do with anything because she doesn't stand for shit. She just wants to be at the table where Gary Vee is hosting the Eat Clean party so that she can hang out with the Queen Mona Van. While Mona Van says, I'm the one who's in charge of everything. And then Gary smiles and says, I like carrots. What a fucking existence, you piece of fucking shit. What a fucking existence for you to stand in front of our fucking faces and for you to not say anything back. You literally just let it happen. You let a terrorist go into the NASDAQ. You let a terrorist in Bodrum. You let a terrorist at Cannes Lions. You let a terrorist at Wellness Oasis. You let a terrorist sit in front of your asses, and you didn't say shit about it. She just smiled and showed off her dance skills. Well, I really just like to drink mint tea. And I really like decaf coffee. And I really like to tell everyone about my functional medicine. And then I tell you nothing else. And that's the Persian way. That's why I'm so successful and you're not. It's because I can be cool and calm as a cucumber. But that's not American. That is Persian. That's not American, bitch. And that goes for you too, Gwen Wilson, you traitor bitch. All trying to be like Kim Kardashian and her weird ass fucking sisters. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, you cunt bitch. Fucking traitors to the fucking United States of America. Wilson is their last name. Josie Wilson is her last name. Tara Wilson. And there's like some others out there, some of which went to jail for stealing jewelry. Well, they tried to hook me up with the man when the wife was in prison. Did you know that, Darlene, or Dara, or whatever the fuck your name is? I said, are you fucking kidding me? Have you seen how old he is? And let's not forget about how Josie Wilson went on the boat with Valerie to try to get the man with money who looked like Tales from the Crypt. No offense. Only because he had money, and then solidified the deal by having a baby with the dude. Where she then opened up a wedding dress shop, sold me a dress for $800 that was $8,000. And then slept with the dude the night of the wedding. And then he and I slept in twin beds just to let Gary Vee know. And honestly, I didn't even have a feeling about it. And that's how I know all your fucking weddings are a sham. Because my wedding was a fucking sham. Surprise, America! All that emotion that was spewed upon me wasn't even my emotion, and it wasn't his either, because we didn't want to be married to each other. However, the demons in the world and in the history of the planet told people otherwise, and you fell for that shit. However, I stood up for myself and said, you're getting the fuck out of here. That was after I was graduating from dental school and he was screwing the next door neighbor's cousin. And that's the kind of shit that you all want to talk about, ain't it? While Kristen Cavallari and Gary Vee are involved in the same motherfucking shit. While you sit there with Monavan in my fucking face, you motherfucker! And that's the world we live in. So you're not playing anything different in my fucking face. The difference is the amount of people that's watching this shit, you motherfucking sack of shit. Literally, every fucking day of my fucking life has been motherfucking pieces of shit like you. So motherfucker, you better believe that I walked away from that motherfucker and I'll walk away from your ass too. So don't you forget the story that I just fucking told you, because what you fucking did was fucking worse.